Love it. Blake New has been marching through the field. 14 down, 6 to go. 14 laps complete, 6 to go in this hobby stock feature event. 3 callings between your top two. The 99 of Cody Lowe. The 11X of William Lawrence, the 17 of David Hagler. Blake
wow, look at your leader. Up the racetrack goes your leader Lowe. Lawrence will take it like candy from a baby. He'll carry Blake New to the inside. They'll battle for the lead. 3 cars up the outside, single file, and now Lawrence leads them off too.
15 laps complete, 5 to go. Blake New runs in 4th currently, but Blake New's trying. He's giving it all he's got. I'm loving it.
Yeah, Hagler. That's who I was talking about. Hagler, yes.
William Lawrence still leads 16 down, 4 to go. 16 laps complete, 4 to go.
I'm impressed with Blake New, though. He's doing good.
He has drove through the field about 7 times so far this evening. Right now, Cody Lowe running second. David Hagler third. Blake New and Denver Lee about to fight it out. Those are 2 pretty much first-year drivers here at the Batesville.
Trouble, turn 2. Got one spun up against the wall. He's in the tater patch. He'll keep on going.
We're keep it green.
No, don't stall it. Don't stall it.
Keep going.
He's going to stall it, Wesley. Oh, no. Late race caution with 3 laps to go. Maybe not. He might be out of the racing groove. They might say he's safe.
I think they will. It's still.
No, there goes the caution.
Oh, I'm starting a petition.
Now,
for the
if
flag.
he starts rolling, I'd black flag him. And there he goes. I called it.
I knew it was going to happen. He wanted a chance at it. I mean, he doesn't want to lose his chance of $500.
Wow.
He also spun it in turn number 2 by himself. But hey, we got 3 laps to the finish.
He made an effort. He made an effort. He did.
We have, how long is this race? 20 minutes.
The race has been a total of 22 minutes, 17.50 seconds. According to the great people of Race Monitor. 22-17, 22-18 now.
Hey, I told you, these hobby stock guys don't give an inch. They are the hardest driving series I've ever seen, without a doubt. They always put on a great show. It's a little bit crazy sometimes. It's a little bit drawn out, but it has been full of action, without a doubt. 17 laps complete, 3 to go here in this hobby stock feature event. William Lawrence capitalized on the 99W of Cody Lowe, getting up into the loose stuff. He is your current leader. Lowe currently runs second. Looks like the 17 of Hagler should be running third. We got track officials having a nice little conversation with a couple drivers.
They are not discussing what they're going to have for dinner.
I think they're discussing the Arkansas-North Texas game tomorrow.
No, they're discussing about getting one of those Decade Locust Grove cheeseburgers.
That's true. They probably actually are talking about that. Drivers love them cheeseburgers.
They do, really?
Oh, they love them. They eat them up.
I might have to get me one. This is my dinner. I haven't even ate it yet.
And if y'all can't see,
a vending machine.
He's currently holding a Nutty Buddy.
Nutty Buddy for dinner is awesome, everybody.
That is all 5.
All I need is a bowl of ice cream, and I'm set.
All the nutritional value you need is right there in your life.
Yes.
Nutty Buddy.
Did you tell information for where to go eat after the races?
No. Nutty Buddy, right?
Oscars doesn't serve food. Yeah, T-shirts. Remember to get you a Show and Vote Headers Mid-America Street Stock Championship T-shirt in the
where do you got to get
souvenir booth.
He's talking about T-shirts. I want food.
A T-shirt.
Oh, okay.
They also got some of the Topless 100 shirts from this year's event. You go get those. Those are at a discounted price. Those are absolutely amazing.
So, unfortunately, they don't have a scattered, smothered, and covered place around here.
No Waffle House or Huddle House around here.
So
Caution light is out, though. Hobby stock feature event about to get underway. Remember to go get you a hat from the souvenir booth.
I guess she's telling me I'm going to run for the border for dinner. So go figure, okay? I'm going to run for the border for dinner.
Parties and stuff that'll be open. Green flag's back out. Hobby stock feature event. Great start for the 99 of Cody Lowe.
Hey, we got 3 to
go.
go.
To the top spot. 3 laps to go in this one. He's going to go to the bottom. Here comes William Lawrence on the top side. David Hagler waiting for both of them to find a way to make contact. They'll go side by side. Door handle to door handle for the lead. Blake New and Denver Lee fighting it out for 4th. Here comes the truck. 9 Junior of Spencer Harwick fighting it out as well.
I love this. He came from the back of the tail. He comes back and rallies again. He's going to hook up now with the 12 of Blake New again. He's in 4th now. Laps winding down to the back straightaway. Look at the truck. He's reeling him in.
I'm loving it, but we got a battle side by side.
Oh, here we go for the lead.
Everything going on. The 99W of Cody Lowe fighting it out with the 11X of William Lawrence. They're side by side. Lawrence with the advantage. White
and
flag.
It's the white flag.
$500 on the line in 1 lap. Harwick gets into the wall, almost spins it.
The truck went from like 5th to last again.
Down the back straightaway, William Lawrence going to have to hold off the 99W of Cody Lowe. Lowe puts it on the bottom, drives it in as deep as he can. Your winner of $500 in night number 1 of the Show and Vote Headers Street Stock Championship, the 11X out of Ida, Arkansas of William Lawrence. Coming up second in the Wells Shaving Incorporated 99W is Cody Lowe. Third out of Batesville, Arkansas, the 17 of David Hagler. Fourth, the 03 of Denver Lee. And in the fifth position,
Blake New.
Blake New.
Blake New. Who knew? Who knew Blake New would get it done and take fifth after rallying from the back?
Not calling him Who Knew.
Who knew Blake
I'm gonna
New?
start calling him that.
You're a guy that loves nicknames in the hobby stocks, so call him Who Knew Blake New.
See, the
That'll
normal
work.
driver of the 17 is Jeremy the Hitman Tharp.
Oh, okay. Wow. Okay, that's like wrestling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that was my original one for Brent Harwick. I'd also wanted to call him the Hitman, but now he's Big Daddy. And it's great. I love it when the IMC Modifieds come out here just a little bit. We'll get into that one. But we got to wait for our top 5 to go to the scales to make it official.
You call him Big Daddy? Big Papa wouldn't have worked?
I was told Big Daddy. That was just the Drasco Kid.
Oh, wow.
I came up with that one. I think I'd watched something about the Cisco Kid or something, and just went from there.
Hey, can we give a shout out to somebody listening back home actually back in South Carolina? Ashley Costa and family are braving the elements of hurricane or tropical storm Florence in South Carolina, in Hartsville, actually Lamar, South Carolina, and they are listening to the race broadcast.
That is awesome.
From Arkansas.
They're staying safe, though, and enjoying some racing action from here in Batesville, Arkansas.
Shout out to Ashley.
Winner here in front of the flag stand. Give it up for William Lawrence. William Lawrence becomes $500 richer out of Ida, Arkansas. Gets it done after 20 very hard laps here in the Hobby Stock feature event. He's going to try to go and sweep the weekend tomorrow night. Well, let's get him smiling for the pictures. They're all down there. Your Hobby Stock feature winner out of Ida, Arkansas, the 11X of William Lawrence.
Good show they put on over there.
Except for, the caution. But I love our hobbies, but they also make me hate them.
What do we got now? What are these? Are these modifieds? Oh, my goodness. Here come the open-wheeled fury monsters of the dirt. The open-wheel modifieds getting ready to go here.
One final tune-up before the race for Hope 74 here in just 2 weeks. Your lineup for tonight's IMC Modified feature event will look like this. Starting on the pole, the Bad Boy Mowers number 23. Current Cop Cam Super Dirt Series points leader. Out of Greenbrier, Arkansas, it's Cadillac Jack Sullivan. To his outside in the Batesville Slot Cars and Hobby Larry Shaw Race Cars, number 17, out of Batesville, Arkansas, it's Young Money Ashton Wilkie. Inside row number 2, the Hammer Hill Hitman. In the Day Motorsports 01A, out of Alexander, Arkansas, is Drew Armstrong. To his outside, in the Keith Hammett Construction, number 29, out of Brooklyn, Arkansas, is going to be KH Keith Hammett. Inside row number 3. And the Jeff Taylor Motorsports 7M out of Newport, Arkansas is going to be Mark Ellis. To his outside. In the 601 out of Conway, Arkansas is Hollywood Curtis Cook. Inside row number 4. This is the one I was talking about. The McShear Trucking Truck Centers of Arkansas 9X. Out of Quitman, Arkansas is Big Daddy Brent Hartwick. To his outside, out of Greenbrier, Arkansas, the Coons & Company number 66 of Bill Fry. Inside row number 5, out of Ashflat, Arkansas, the brand new machine of the 73 of Sean Walsh. And to his outside, in the Center Point Graphics number 5J, out of Batesville, Arkansas, is Jordan Turner. Inside row number 6, out of Judsonia, Arkansas, is going to be the 73 of Joey Gee. To his outside, the boss, Chris Lloyd, in the A to Z Signs More 1X out of Paragould. Inside row number 7, out of Hollywood, in the Hollywood Incorporated 10R. Out of Mount Pleasant, Arkansas, is Rick Ingalls Jr. To his outside. The Wall Racing 21W machine of Greg Wall out of Batesville, Arkansas. Inside row number 8 out of Floral, Arkansas. Former Cop Cam Super Series point champion. It's the 115 of Brandon Smith. To his outside. Out of Greenbrier, Arkansas, the 25B of Chad Mallett. Inside row number 9. He's got 3 master's degree, believe it or not, out of Batesville, Arkansas. The Wall Racing 7W. It's the soon-to-be doctor, one of these days, Jimmy Wall. To his outside. We just saw him run a hobby stock in the McShear Trucking 7X out of Rosebud, Arkansas. It's the Rosebud Rocket Mikey Bell. Inside row number 10, the Barnhart Heat and Air number 11 out of North Little Rock, Arkansas is Donnie Barnhart. To his outside. And the Race for Hope 74 number 48 should be Alan Brown. And then the OX machine out of BB, Arkansas is Dallas Everett.
Take a breath. Hold it. We'll get ready to go here. Lights are extinguished around the 3/8 mile. They'll come to green flag next time by. Their final warm-up, as Wesley Gwaltney said before, the Mark Martins Race for Hope 74, featuring a $20,000 payday after 5 days of open-wheel fury. They're about to make their way to the box. Here they come into turn 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a race. We're underway, Wesley.
Cadillac Jack Sullivan will lead them into turn number 1. Here comes Young Money Ashton Wilkie battling it out with the 01A of the Hammer Hill Hitman of Drew Armstrong. Hollywood Curtis Cook makes it 4 wide for the 4th spot. There's the 9X of Brent Harwick as well, the 7N of Mark Ellis, the KH of Keith Hammett in the 29. He's going to battle the 601 of Curtis Cook. 1 lap complete, 19 to go. 1 down, 19 to go in this IMC Modified feature event. You see how racy this track is right now. We got guys on the bottom, top, middle. They're 3 wide for the 6th position now. Mark Ellis, Brent Harwick, Bill Fry fighting it out. But up front, it is all the 23 of Cadillac Jack Sullivan. I've got
4 wide. Look at that.
4 wide. They will stack it up. These modifieds are insane. Great racing action.
That was
601 of Curtis Cook. 3 wide Ellis, Harwick, and Fry once again. There's the 73 of Sean Walsh sticking his nose in there. Curtis Cook and Keith Hammett nipping on the heels. The Young Money Ashton Wilkie, the 13-year-old, trying to hold off two veterans of the IMC Modified Division. 3 down, 17 to go. 3 laps complete, 17 to go.
Down the back straightaway, out in front, leading the way is Keith Hammond in 5th. That's behind your top 5. You've got a nice battle heating up there between Bill Fry, Mark Ellis, Sean Walsh, and Brent Hartwick, all battling hot and heavy down the front straightaway. 3 wide again, trying to go forward. In the corner is going to be that 73 of Sean Walsh, peeking his nose to the inside. While that goes on, Jack Sullivan leads the way. Armstrong on his heels in 2nd. They're still 3 and 4 wide behind the pack. My goodness, what great racing.
Look at how racy this track is right now. Right now, Cadillac Jack Sullivan has 4 Carlings over the 01A of Drew Armstrong. Young Money Ashton Wilkie in 3rd, Hollywood Curtis Cook 4th, Keith Hammett 5th. Now it's just a 2-car battle. The 73 of Sean Walsh and the 66 of Bill Fry. But behind him, here comes the Hollow Incorporated Frog of the 10R of Rick Ingles Jr. and the 7N of Mark Ellis and Brent Hartwick. Big Daddy trying to march through the field as well, along with the boss, Chris Lloyd. They have about a 5 cars under a blanket right there. Now here comes a 115 of Brandon Smith as well out of Floral, Arkansas. Cars all over the track of this 3/8 mile oval. 7 down, 13 to go. 7 laps complete, 13 to go. Right now it's all Cadillac Jack Sullivan. Smooth riding number 23 right now. Bad Boy Mowers looking to get into victory lane with him. The 01A of Drew Armstrong. 2 very completely different lines between those two. As Armstrong runs the top, Sullivan runs the bottom. And we're seeing that pretty much all around the track with them. Young Money Ashton Wilkie to the bottom. The 601 of Hollywood Curtis Cook to the outside. 8 laps complete, 12 to go here. 29 of Keith Hammett. Now we got 3 wide once again with Big Daddy Brent Hartwick, the 7M of Mark Ellis, and the 1X of the boss, Chris Lloyd. Hartwick almost meets that interior wall. That would not have been a nice meeting between those two. 9 down, almost to the halfway point, 11 to go. Armstrong not really losing any ground to Jack Sullivan right now.
And the field will exit off of turn number 4. Jack Sullivan out in front, leading the way. Again, in 2nd, Drew Armstrong. They're 1 and 2, and they've opened up that lead from your top 2 to 3rd on back. The interval's almost about 4 seconds before you get to Cook, Wilkie, and Hammett. That's the top 5 as it stands right now, and we're about to come to halfway. 10 down and 10 to go, Wesley Gwaltney, in a pretty smooth IMCA modified race opening so far on a Friday night.
I'm loving it here. The IMC Modifieds put on a great show. You see, they're all over the track. And right now, the 23 of Cadillac Jack Sullivan about to approach some lap traffic in the 0X of Dallas Everett out of BB, Arkansas. Drew Armstrong sitting right there behind him. Armstrong comes off a 6th place finish last weekend at the IMCA Super Nationals. That's another
That's right. I was going to say they were all in Boone, Iowa. Almost 700 teams across the nation from Monday through Saturday. Fighting the weather elements for that matter. My goodness.
Dryer to a dirt track. Hartwick almost makes contact with Bill Fry. That's currently a battle for the 6th position. It is amazing what Drew Armstrong was able to do out there. It's only his 3rd time ever going to the Super Nationals. He picked up one of the preliminary night feature events, started up front of the Super Nationals, and brought home a 6th, representing the natural state quite well.
Oh, we got one up the pace off of turn 4.
That's the OX of Dallas Everett. I believe he's letting the leaders by, but he might be pulling it off, and he will. Everett, tough break for him as well.
And no caution.
No caution. We're staying green.
I love it.
Cadillac Jack Sullivan will get by the 7W of Jimmy Wall, the 73 of Joey Gee. And he's going to start to pull away from the 01A of Armstrong. Armstrong stuck behind the lap cars as Sullivan clears them. 15 down, 5 to go. But the problem is, in front of Sullivan, if he catches them, the 11 of Donnie Barnhart and the 5 of Jordan Turner are side by side. And one of them is right there in his line.
The field will exit off the corner. It is still Jack Sullivan leading the way, but man, now you've got a 3-car battle brewing for second. No, actually, that's a lap car. Drew Armstrong still there in second spot. The lap car is stuck in the mix of Mikey Bell splitting those cars, as it is still Jack Sullivan hitting his mark.